Zerubbabel is King David. King David, the line of King David, you have a Zerubbabel. Now this is just I'm going to put this up raw, I'm going to make it quick. This is the video that was put up by the head of GMS Dallas, Yashawamba, Elder Yashawamba, and it was a response video to the video that I put up, and concerning a question about Zechariah, the 4th chapter. So what I did was I put it out there for anybody else that wants to go through it. Now I'm only almost 28 minutes into a 1-hour video entitled Zechariah 4th chapter, the house of David will prevail. So the breakdown that was given to us back at One West by High Priest Ariah was, this is King David coming back, because King David came back many times. King David was Jacob. King David was he had to be Abel. He was also David, Moses, and he was also Zerubbabel, which, by the way, if you go to the genealogy of Matthew, the 1st chapter, and Luke, the 3rd chapter, both Joseph, our Lord's biological father, and Mary's father, Heli, both lines go back to Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel. Because when you go to Matthew's 1, it speaks about David and David's son Solomon. In Luke, the 3rd chapter, it speaks about David and David's son Nathan. So they're both Judites. But when you read the genealogy in the 3rd chapter, Luke, the 3rd chapter, I'm not going to go to the actual verse, but that line of Nathan links back into Zerubbabel. So both Joseph and Mary, or Mary's father Heli, goes back to Zerubbabel, which Zerubbabel goes back to Shealtiel, which Shealtiel goes back to King David and Solomon. So that's all I wanted to pretty much say. I didn't finish listening to the rest of this video, but so we know who King David's supposed to be, right? So that's also Zerubbabel. So when it speaks about Zerubbabel, how the Most High is going to raise up Zerubbabel, that's also talking about King David. Which, by the way, King David will be really the 3rd in command. You have Yahweh, you have Yahushai. Then on the earth, you have King David. That's going to be king number 1, which is Peter. So you can understand that's the way it was broken down, and it makes all the sense in the world. That, Yahushua came back a number of times. King David or Jacob came back a number of times. And you always come back in that position. The Spirit in, 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter, the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So if you were a prophet in the past, you're going to be a prophet in the future. You're going to have that position. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.